time is 4:39, and today we are riding to Goa. Goa is the smallest state in India, and it's known for its natural beaches and beauty, vibrant culture, as well as rich history. So Goa is split between North and South Goa. So we'll be exploring both the places on this particular video. So this video and the upcoming video will be loaded with loads of views from these places. If you're new to this channel, it's all about bike rides, traveling and exploring new places, and of course with some reviews. So other than that, good morning guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing good. So today 4 of us are riding, so 2 versus 650, 1 versus 1000, and 1 ADV 390. Manju right behind me with his ADV 390, and Shreyas is gonna be there waiting for us near Tumkur junction. By the way, we are on the NH 48, the road to Bengaluru Pune highway. So that is where we are on right now. Alright, the plan is to find out a tea stall. I am not sure where exactly we would find one. The drawback of this location is you will not be able to find much of a stalls, irrespective of that, if it's a tea stall or a restaurant in this stretch of highway. There are very selected and a few outlets, but then again it is not like the options which are wide open in NH44. Alright, I don't know if you're able to see that. Look at the moon, it's so full and bright. Nice. Alright, the time is 5:15 and there is Shreyas in front of us. So yeah, so we'll stop here for tea and then continue the ride. We are just outside Tumkur right now, and then we have to get going on the same road, which is NH48. Alright, we're done with the break. So it was a nice cup of tea over there. So the plan is to go to this place called Shivalli restaurant, which is I think it is outside Davangere. So it's roughly around 190 or 200 kilometers from here. So we'll be riding non-stop for about 200 kilometers right now. The Odo, it shows around 98 kilometers, so it will be roughly around 190 or 200 if I'm not wrong. And we're gonna be going on the straight road, so there's no deviation as such. So the Shivalli hotel, if I'm not wrong, that is right next to the highway. We have to take a little deviation over there, and that's where we are going for breakfast. So yeah, so let's get going then. Alright, so we are in Chitradurga. Look at the view on my left, the windmills, and above the windmills this is full moon. It just looks beautiful. So if you take a left from this point, you get into Chitradurga town, but we have to go straight. Just look at it, it's just so beautiful it is. Thought of taking a drone shot though, but then again the drone might say that low visibility and whatnot, and moreover we thought of riding for about 200 kilometers non-stop, so that is why we skipped this part. But look at the view, just too good. So yeah, so we have another 90 kilometers for our breakfast stop. So yeah, so let's get going. Alright, so this is another view from up here. The windmills are much more closer, and look at the moon right in middle of those windmills. Just beautiful it is. Nice. Look at the windmills over there. Nice. So this is the kind of a sign that you are in Chitradurga. The windmills will tell you that you're already in Chitradurga, you're passing Chitradurga, whatever it is. So that's the sign. Alright, so this is the hotel that we're gonna be having a breakfast. It is not Shivali, it is Shiva Hotel. I thought it is something else, but then again, you'll have to take a slight deviation from the highway, and then it will be on the service road. So here the breakfast is quite nice, and we found that this is the only good place around this stretch. So yeah, so let me go there and show you the restaurant. Alright, so we reached this place, Shiva Hotel. So we'll go ahead and park the bikes here, and then have our breakfast and continue the journey. So we've completed around 289 kilometers, so roughly around 190 odd kilometers from our breakfast stop. So we did this in 2 hours, so kind of an endurance ride we had to do to cover the distance, of course. So yeah, which is nice because of this ride. And I think the mileage dropped on this bike. Usually it gives around 24 or 25 on the highways, but then again this time it might have been dropped because we maintained the average speed of around 120, 130, 135 or whatnot. So yeah, so let me get off the bike, finish up breakfast, and then catch you guys in a bit. Alright, the time is 8:55 and we're done with our breakfast, and we took a long time here because Srini had to come, and then he had his breakfast, and then we are starting the ride again. So like I said, this is a lineup for the day: 2 versus 650 and 1 versus 1000 and ADV 390. So right now the plan is to go and fuel up a little bit because some of our bikes are running out of fuel, and then continue the journey towards Dharwad and Anmol Ghat, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, let me show you those views in a bit. Alright, so we are back on the road again. So right now we will have to check out for a fuel station. I think there is one on this service road, I'm not sure, looking at this particular board which says 24/7 service road. So let's continue on the service road, fuel the bikes, and then continue the journey again. Yeah, I think the Indian Oil is a little further. 0. Alright, so we are done fueling the bike in Indian Oil. Alright, so let me tell you the plan right now. So we are planning to go to this place called Divar Island. So we'll have to reach Ponda. Based on that, we'll have to figure out what we can do and check out the ferry timings and whatnot. So we plan to reach Ponda by around 2 o'clock or so, or maybe even more, even sooner if possible. But then again, we have to go to Panjim, and the ferry ride starts from the Mandovi river. So we'll have to figure out that particular time. If it's feasible, we're going to cover Divar's Island today, and then the North Goa the following day, and the South Goa the day after, and then head back to Bangalore. So that's the plan for. Alright, the time is 10:19 and we are on the Dharwad road. So in another 10 kilometers we have to take a deviation towards Panjim and get into the Ghat roads. And it's been about 4 or 5 years, if I'm not wrong. This construction has never ended. It is just going on and on and on. So this is the road that leads to Mumbai and Pune and whatnot, but the road condition until we exit Dharwad, it's the same. So apparently due to that construction work that is happening, we missed a deviation towards Panjim and we came to the Mumbai highway. So I think we missed the deviation that we must take, but we'll have to figure out and then go back to that deviation. Because of that construction, we didn't know which left to take. There is a left before entering this particular highway, but we missed that. We gotta go back to the same road again. Alright, so we just came a little further than the deviation that we must take. So it is around 5 kilometers or 4 kilometers further that we had come. So now we had to go back on the same road, and that guy who was there in that particular stall who told us the exact deviation and the landmark where you have to take the deviation. And to be on the safer side, we've turned on the Google Maps as well. So yeah, let's get going then. So we have to go back 5 kilometers now. Alright, so this is a deviation that we must take to go to Panjim, but then again we missed that deviation. But last time when we came here, this flyover was not there at all. I mean, it was under construction. We had to go that way, but apparently they have constructed this recently, I guess, which is nice. Most of the roads from this stretch, they are sort of under construction road. Some stretches are good, some stretches are bad, and you know, suddenly you may get you know, the road ending sign, so you'll have to be, you know, careful about it. So speeding on this road, you have to be a little cautious, but apart from that, it's okay. Alright, so look at this stretch of road. So this stretch of road is for about some 5-6 kilometers, and it's completely gone. And I remember this road when I came here last time. It was like this, and even now it hasn't been repaired, or maybe no work has been progressed. It's just bad. And you get some good stretch of roads like this, what you see in front, but that is only for a brief moment, and then it will get back to the same old roads. So if you look at a little further, you will find some construction work happening on the left. So the road conditions are not that entirely good, but you have to be careful about it. Look at it. This entire road is dug up. Okay, so see, look at it. We are just going on the footpath. This is how we have to ride. Alright, so this is the kind of a road that you may get when you come to Goa by road. Alright, now we are on this Ghat road called Unmode Ghat, and look at the view on my left. Look at it, just beautiful. Look at this. I'm not able to get the right spot. Yeah, so let me stop here. Look at this view, just beautiful. We're not able to take a drone shot over here because there's no place to stop, because these roads are narrow and the vehicles keep coming. And if we stop, for sure that, you know, we'll create some congestion on these roads. But I just want, look at this dude. I just want to take a drone shot here, but then again, not feasible, I guess. But just amazing. Look at it, just too good. So this is NH 748. Okay, so look at it, this is clear. Look at the view. This is as clear as it gets. This is the Ghat roads. We'll be able to see the Ghat roads if I take a drone shot, but then again, I'm not able to do that because of the place. But this is just beautiful. So yeah, so let's get going then. Okay, the time is 1:21 and we reached Goa. Look at it, Ponda is another 27 kilometers, but this place is called as Mollim. That is the first place that you get after you exit Karnataka checkpost and enter into Goa. So that is where we will be able to find all of these places. So this is exactly the outskirts and the first place that you get when you're entering Goa though. But look at the road conditions here. I mean, as soon as you enter Goa, the road conditions over here are excellent. just too good. So the time is 1:22 and we have to find a place for lunch. So we'll have our lunch and we'll ask these locals about the ferry ride, and then figure out what we need to do about Divar Island. It's quite hot though. It's very hot as hell. Alright, so we found this place, Amigos. So we've been told that, you know, the place is good. You get some good food over here, but I'm not sure, going by the feedback that I've got. So let's get going. Alright, the time is 2:53 and we finished our lunch in Amigos. So here the food was decent and we just finished our lunch and had a quick bite, and then now we are heading back to Mondovi River, so which is basically our ferry point, and then from there we're gonna experience the first time ferry right now. So we're gonna load the bike in the ferry and then go to the Divar Island. So Mondovi River in Panjim, it's about 48 kilometers from here. It's gonna take roughly around an hour for us to reach. We'll not be allowed to catch some speed over here, because if you look at it, the speed limit is 60, and if you go beyond that, there'll be police standing all over this particular place and they will catch you, and you have to pay the fines. So roughly around 1 hour with the current speed is what we're going to take, and then get on to the ferry. Alright, look at this view. So we reached the ferry pickup point of Mondovi River, and look at this vessel. It's just coming. It's so damn huge. And you look at that boat, that blue boat, that is where we're gonna be taking the ride on that boat. And this is some vessel, I don't know what's the name of it, but then again, look at it. It's so damn nice. And look at these boats. Some of them are yacht, and some of them are ferries, and some of them are speedboats. Very nice. Alright, so we're riding by the Mondovi River, and this is the pickup point of the ferry. So from here we're gonna go to that point. Look at it. So this is where we are gonna load the bike, and this is the first ever time that I'm on the ferry with the bike. Quite exciting though. Too noisy, but then again, let's take a drone shot here to see how this place and the ferry would look like. Alright, the time is 4:10. Look at the ferry that we came on, and this is the way towards Divar Island. So we're gonna explore some spots over here. So there are 4 exits for Divar Island, and this is one of them. So wherever you go, you can probably exit wherever you want and then continue the journey from there. So yeah, so let's get going now. And we were talking to one of the locals, and he was saying that, you know, in the rainy season most of this place will be underwater. And the ferry services, the boating and everything will be cancelled out on those you know, occasions. But then again, this is an island, and we are riding on an island is a different feeling altogether. Look at it. So we still have loads of time to explore this particular place, and let's see how it goes. Look at it. Look at the view on my left. I don't know how deep is this, but then again it is too good. And these are the mangrove trees, if I'm not wrong. It is not exactly a forest, but this bunch of mangrove trees. Lovely. Alright, the time is 4:19 and we have come to this church, which is Fabrica of Our Lady Petty Church, and this was built in the year 1515, if I'm not wrong, to build to help out few local communities out here. And this is one of the oldest monument in Divar Island and looks fabulous from here. And we happened to park our bikes here and just took some pictures. And yeah, so look at it. It's just too good. So let's take a couple of drone shots of this church. We are done exploring the church, and look at the houses around this place. They are so old and untouched, and they're just content to themselves. No exposure of the outer world, nothing of that sort. It is so damn silent, and everything is so peaceful and calm out here. So this is Divar Island for you. So yeah, so look at it. Look at the old Goan architectures all over this place. You can just sense the culture that they have right here. Look at it. It's just so beautiful. Each and every house out here has its own significance and importance and whatnot. So just too good. So now we are heading back to the ferry. This is another exit. We just came through that road. So what you see over there is the Mandovi River, and we have to go to the other part to take a ferry and then go to Panjim. So yeah, so let's get going. Alright, so we stopped by that small pond and we took some pictures and shots and whatnot. And we have another 1 kilometer on this road to go to ferry, and then from there we have to go to Polva Beach. From Panjim we have to go to Polva Beach. That is where we booked our property, which is Club Mahendra Acacia Palms. So yeah, so what you see over here is this is another entry and exit for the ferry. So the ferry had just left right now. It will, or maybe it's coming back. Yeah, it's coming back. So yeah, so we will take that ferry. Okay, so we're back on the road to Panjim. So from Panjim to Kolva there's another 30 odd kilometers, and it will approximately take around 1 hour. So we're gonna take the same route and take a deviation a little further. So yeah, so let me go to the property and then show you more about the place that we're going to check in a while. Alright, look at this particular view of our national flag. And the flag is right below, but we are on the flyover. And look at the view from up here. Just beautiful. I mean, tomorrow we'll be exploring that side of the places. And look at the flag. Just amazing. So we are in the Panjim circle right now. So we gotta take a left and then take a right over there. Look at this hanging bridge that we are on right now, and by far this is the largest hanging bridge that I have ever seen. We have one in Bangalore, KR, but this is bigger than that. Just so nice. Alright, the time is 6 o'clock and we reached this place. This is Acacia Palms Club Mahindra Resort. So this is where we have booked for 3 days. So we have to park our bikes here. Alright, the time is 6:31 and we checked into this hotel which is Acacia Palms Club Mahindra Resort. We completed the check-in formalities and unloaded our luggages, and our bikes are parked there. Three of the bikes are here, and then one bike is over there. So in the next video we'll be exploring the north side of Goa. Now we already touched North Goa while exploring Divar Island, but then again we're just gonna be exploring the interior parts of North Goa in the next video. So stay tuned for that. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys liked this particular video. If you did, please like and subscribe. As always, I will see you in the next one.